Hey guys, it's Dee. Welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to be talking about Scream 6 because it's officially been 2 years since the movie has released and we need to talk about it. Now I just want to start off by saying it's very hard for me to rank Scream movies. You know, I love 6 and then at times I put it above other movies and then I watch it again and then it goes above those movies, so it always changes for me. But in this video I just want to talk about Scream 6 because 2 years later, it is still such a solid movie in so many ways, and it has so many memories behind it. It's just a very special movie. Now, I was in 8th grade at the time when it came out 2 Marches ago. We saw it March 9th, so the night before it did do its world release, so we got to see it a little earlier, which was good. I wasn't expecting that, but I was really happy about it, you know? I remember going into the theater with my friends and I was so excited because we saw Scream 5, and then, you know, after I saw Scream 5, Scream 5 is the reason why Blackmore Studios is it today. So I have to give thanks to Scream 5 and the Scream franchise, because without Scream 5, if I didn't see Scream was coming out in theaters, I don't think we would be here today. But I remember I put on my Ghostface costume for this. You know, we all went, we took photos at the big poster in our local Cinemark, and it was just such a exciting experience. I waited so long for this, and I still remember, I can't believe it's been 2 years already, but I remember, you know, leaving Scream 5 and then watching I remember seeing the announcement, like, it's official, the new Scream movie's coming March 31st, you know? I remember that, and ever since then I watched the theory videos from all the theory people and everything like that, and then we started making our own movie, so it was so exciting, and I'm so happy I got to see it in theaters because it was such an amazing experience. And there's so many things at the time in that movie I was just shocked about. We were all shocked about, you know? From the opening scene, he just takes his mask off, and then, the whole entire movie, the chases, the music, it was such a good movie. And it still is. You know, I first went with some other friends, and then I went with my family the day after. So I went with my friends on the 9th, and then on the 11th I went with my friends and family. I still actually have the ticket from Scream 6. It's in my phone case, and I have another one on my bureau, on my display case for my Ghostface stuff, which is really cool. And then I went with the Scream 2 cast and the Scream 1 cast for our movies. Our whole cast, we went a few days after that, which was really exciting because I was really happy about that. And, you know, there's a bunch of movies out there where you'll get good reactions with people in the theaters, but I feel like Scream is just one of those where it's a collective, you know, environment and experience. So many people are on the edge of their seats and they don't know what's going to happen, and it's so exciting to see a franchise you love grow, and new footage and new things in it is just so exciting. The adrenaline and everything when you go and first watch it was insane. It's not something I can describe, and I know I'll feel it again next February for Scream 7, which I can't believe is happening, so I'm really excited about that. Now, Scream 6 does hold the title for my favorite scene in the Scream franchise, which is Gale Weathers' attack, or chase scene, however you might call it, close death. You know, she's in her high-rise apartment, she gets the call, taunted with the Dewey stuff and everything, and then Ghostface kills Brooks and chases her around that apartment crazy. You know, with the music in that scene, and then she runs onto the balcony and it's grand music, and, you know, she's got the gun and everything. It was such a suspenseful and such a well-done scene. You know, we haven't gotten a chase scene like that in a little while, since Scream 3 maybe, I don't know. The last big chase scene I could remember was in Scream 2 in Gale's, and she holds all the best chase scenes, so I loved the chase scene in Scream 6 with Gale. Just the music, the score, everything about that scene was perfectly well done. And it won Ghost Best Fight at MTV Awards, Gale and Ghostface, which was really exciting too. And, you know, moving to the city in Scream 6 was such a big difference from Woodsboro, or what we've seen in the past with Scream, you know? And I could agree, they could definitely have used the locations a little better, I feel like. You know, they could have done some more creative things, but overall they did it really well. You know, from the opening scene, you could just tell it was different. When she walks out of the bar and, you know, she's running down the street and everything, from there on, it's just amazing. Gale's chase, like the apartments, everything about that. I just felt like it was so well done, and I loved the new setting, especially because New York is like 30 miles away from me, which is cool as well. Now I love the opening of Scream 6 with Samara Weaving. I'm not as big of a fan of Jason Carvey's scene. I wish they dragged out Samara's scene because they could have used her definitely a little more, because her acting is phenomenal in all the movies that she's in, you know. Can't wait for Eddie or Not too. But the opening scene, I just did not expect it to happen that way, where Ghostface literally, you don't even expect it, he just jumps out and just literally goes crazy on her, and then it's over. And then you think, like, and I thought too, he's like slashing down at the title card. Wait, but where's the title card? Is there like an error in the edit or something? I was like, is this what's going on? And then he takes the freaking mask off, and then we're all like, oh my god, like, this has never been done in Scream before. It was so different and shocking, and I actually thought they were gonna run with him for the whole movie, but they didn't. I don't know if that was a good or a bad thing. I think it was a good thing, because I don't know how people would react to just seeing Ghostface the whole film. I mean, it would have been cool. We'll have to see. Maybe they'll do that in the future, who knows. But I just really like the opening of Scream 6 with the bar and everything. It just gave it really that diversity in New York City. You know, gave it that feeling, which I really liked. And another key highlight in Scream 6 is Melissa's step up in acting from Scream 5. She was amazing in Scream 5, but she was even better in Scream 6. You could just tell, you know, she's gotten so much more experience, and she's so much more efficient with her acting and her emotions in Scream 6, and she was phenomenal in Scream 5 too, but she just took it even further in Scream 6, you know, with her crazy stabbing with Wayne Bailey. Oh my god, that was insane. But there's so many scenes in 6 that she just blew it away, you know. And her story arc was so amazing, the hate that she was getting and everything, and you just really felt for her. And I'm glad that the core 4 was there with her. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss her in Scream 6. You know, she's one of my favorite Scream characters. Getting to meet her in August was such a cool experience, and hopefully I'll get to do it again, you know. She was such a nice person. But I will miss her in Scream 7. But I'm not gonna get into that, because I really like Scream 7. I'm excited for it, but I will miss Melissa as well. You know, all the characters from Scream 5 to 6 made this big step up. Jenna, Mason, you know, their character arcs. It was such a good movie. You know, I really liked it, you know, that we got the new branch of characters. It was going somewhere. I really loved the character arcs in this movie. It felt like when I was watching, I felt like I was like in the movie with them. I was like trying to tell them, like, no, do that, like, you know. It was such an interactive movie. That's what I also like about Scream movies, that they're very interactive with the audience and the fans. And Scream 6 is still so iconic today, you know. So many amazing things in it that people always still talk about today, and so many things are inspired by it today, you know. It's such a good Scream film. It's so well done. I know it gets a lot of hate for some parts of it, but overall, the whole movie as a whole was, I would say, 8.5 out of 10. Now, there is just one or two cons that I have, and that is the killer reveals and the killers. You know, I feel like 3 killers doesn't really work good in Scream if you're going that route, how Guy and James Vanderbilt did it. But I don't know, I feel like they kind of rushed it, and it was just very bombarding. Like, they revealed themselves all at once, and then they just talked and talked. Like, they didn't give a lead up or anything, I feel like. So it just kind of bombarded you with the killers, and it felt kind of rushed and a little sloppy, if I'm being honest. But other than the actual killer reveal itself, the final fight was good. Just the stabbings were a little unrealistic. I feel like Chad should have died, you know, and then they get stabbed, and they get up, and then they fight, and they get stabbed, and they get up, and then, you know. But it was a good finale, so overall, I really enjoyed it. But I cannot believe it was 2 years ago. Time flies so fast. I remember being there, sitting down 3 times in the theaters I went for this movie, and it is crazy how fast it went. These are the things I have in my phone case. I have some stickers from Monster Mania, some things from Austin, my friends, and then I have the Scream 6 ticket, and I have another one right here, the full one. This was from the Saturday that I went. This one is from the 9th, which is why I keep it, because it's even more special, but this one is so much special too. It's very special. I keep this forever, and I've had it ever since, so I'm so happy to have it with me still today, because it's very, very special. But yeah, you guys, give me your reactions on Scream 6 being 2 years old already. I am mind blown that it's been that fast, you know. The Scream franchise has gotten so far since then. Scream 7 is coming out in less than a year from now, which is insane to think about, you know. I guarantee you we would have had Scream 7 already if Melissa didn't get fired and all that happened. But I'm a Scream fan. I'll be here for every Scream movie that comes out, you know. So I'm so excited, and thank you to Scream, because Blackmore Studios would not be here without Scream 5, you know, the whole Scream franchise as a whole. So thank you, Scream, for Blackmore Studios. And I just love Scream 6. I think it's an amazing Scream movie. So many great things inside of it. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and if you want to see more of these, stay tuned, because we got a lot of Scream 7 videos coming up, because filming is just about done, which means promo is right around the corner in the next few months. But we'll keep you guys updated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.